Doop doop. Okay, good. Quality's excellent. I swear if it switches and says unstable, I'm going to cry. Okay. I'm shedding the tears. Why? Why? I'm gonna cry. Why is it unstable? Okay, never mind. We're good. We're good. I'm gonna strangle my PC in Minecraft. No, because I actually want to strangle my PC in Minecraft. What do you mean? The second I go to the bathroom, it finishes loading. After I've ended stream. I'm going blind. I'm not even kidding. Like, the bathroom fan's going on right now. Like, I literally, in my own sadness and despair, went to the bathroom to freaking wash my face. I come back, and listen. Listen to this. Then it decides to load. So, no, to heck with it. We're doing some of the quests today. We're doing it. We're streaming tonight. The stream is not cancelled. We're not giving up. Because my PC wanted to be a piece of poo. Anyways, game time. I am actually in the process of crashing out right now. I forgot to do that and stuff, but I'm actually going to do that off camera. Anyways, Cyrene, what's up? I'm going insane. This is fine.
This view hasn't changed at all, has it?
Hey!
The hometown in your memories never changes. But when you return to your senses, you realize that fate has already stolen the time away.
So yeah, we'll see how far in we can get within 3 hours, and then we'll
Welcome
finish
to
whatever
the
we have
Trail of
left
Genesis, friend.
next week. I feel very welcomed, and also very angry. Cyrene, you look a lot fancier.
Seems like the weight of memories from 30 million cycles really made me grow up.
And changed your clothing pretty drastically, but it does look nice though.
But if I keep growing, I might be taller than you, right? Then I'm really looking forward to that.
If you give me head pats, I'm gonna be mad. Only my boyfriend gets to give me head pats. Yes, I'm extremely biased.
Before you arrived, I kept wondering, beyond the veil of Ide Silicii, what kind of Amphorius is being born?
I just hope we can do it justice.
I can see fragments of it when I close my eyes. The friends who walked alongside us have all moved on toward their respective destinies.
Yeah. Really good feeling.
Some turning into pillars of the world, supporting the sky and the ocean. Others sowing reason, laying down the law, and with gentle hands lifting newborns into the light. Death and strife are no longer feared by people, and trickery has become the innocent games of children. All beings living ordinary and peaceful lives within a net woven by romance and passage. There's no black tide, no flame chase, and no destruction. The world on the other side of the sea is one bathed in sunlight.
That's the hope. That is the hope that we have. It's the dawn that Finan and everyone had wished for.
Like a happy and carefree childhood, the era Chrysia in this cycle will last for millennia, until it reaches the moment decided by the prophecy. Light calendar 4931, month of freedom, the moment belonging to world-bearing. Are you ready to answer the call of the world, friend?
I am.
Then go, and pen the Throne of Worlds' first stroke. For this world, made from countless wishes.
You say that, but it's gonna be ages till we reach light calendar 4931.
Hey, March.
I can make use of the crevices of time. But surely you and Don Hung won't have to wait around for a few thousand years, right?
Maybe.
That won't be necessary. We can simply sleep, and the chronocognitive anchor will wake us up.
That is true. I also love how we have the little, the little dude in our head still. I didn't expect you'd both be here.
We've both become a part of the New World ages ago. You're the last slowpoke.
I guess.
Our consciousnesses can converse with each other across the heavens and the earth, possibly due to the influence of the Trailblaze.
Maybe.
I am now connected with this earth, and I can feel the breath of every mountain range.
That's honestly kind of cool.
I see that the tallest among them is named Akama, and the form of the holy city is already taking shape.
Right on schedule.
In
Good.
other words, your stage is almost set. Do you want to take a leaf out of Kefali's book and make some prophecies before your nap?
Possibly.
But we're not the only ones who have changed.
Yeah.
The chronocognitive anchor just transmitted a message stating that Iron Tomb has reacted to the Aranova.
Uh-oh.
The moment when our friend bore the weight of 30 million cycles of memories.
Was probably also when the scepter devoured 30 million cycles of destruction.
Alright. We gotta stop Iron Tomb.
You know,
Whether it be tonight or next week,
you don't
we
have
gotta
to
do it.
shoulder this world all on your
Okay, there we go. forcing us to go to the docks. So yeah, let's just do it.
The scent of the black tide is now completely calm. At last, the starting point of 30 million cycles is finally welcomed.
Its first end. And the final end, right?
Here's hoping.
I can't hear his voice. There are no flowers there that bloom for him. Nor is there a star that is his. Finan is the only one who didn't reach the new world.
Finan awaits us inside the tomb.
Look, the golden light that shone upon the grove still meanders between heaven and earth, like the prophecies of Amphorius.
But yeah, as you guys noticed just a bit ago, like a couple minutes ago, even though the game is loaded in now, there's the internet is still a little tiny bit spotty, but hopefully by next week it should be resolved.
Do you still remember what I asked you at this exact spot the last time we set off? Friend, are you ready to become a hero?
I am.
You were still burdened by the weight of world-bearing back then, still unsure of the role you were meant to play. But now, everyone has already given you the answer. The heroes of legends were just at the right place at the right time when the world needed a hero. Just like how your arrival kickstarted Amphorius' fate once more. A person's personality is their destiny.
Together to the best possible ending.
We best. Those are such beautiful words.
And true ones.
Thank you, friend. I was also trying to cheer myself up with what I said. After all, before we truly compose the end of this story, I must also pluck up the courage to head off with you.
Fair enough.
And face a memory that I have forgotten for too long. And have denied for too long.
I'm starting to stutter. Thank you.
It's so dark. What is this place?
I do not know.
The great tomb of the nameless titan. The deepest recesses of memory. Also, the place where Cyrene was born.
Were you born in ICI?
My apologies, friend. The more memories I got back along the way, the more I felt that something wasn't right. There's a sort of anxiety I can't get rid of. It's like when I was back in ID Silicii, when the reflections in the water always made me wonder, which is the real me? The one reflected in the water, or the one standing on the shore? But I finally get it now. Look, friend. The words on that wall are the answer.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. that rhymeless tune is the lullaby of little fairies. As always, I'll read this book to you. That way it won't just be Cyrene's memories alone.
Wait a minute, we heard this last episode.
I've always thought that I was the narrator of the Flame Chase journey. But as it turns out, the narrator
Excuse me.
is also the most devoted audience.
I'm the one who tells the story.
That's pretty forward of you, you know. Still, thank you, friend. That's very reassuring. At the moment of Aranova, I was enveloped by the texture of memories. Within the glistening crystal, I saw countless Cyrenes, as well as countless versions of me. This is the final puzzle piece of the memories. A prison born of the erudition. A grave annihilated in the destruction. That unknown solitary god. The 13th Titan who should not exist. The first new spore.
The
Demiurge is right here.
Oh. Himeko? Why are we switching to Himeko? The express crew is preparing to enter Amphorius. Oh yeah, that's right, we're getting back up. From the Express, the Xianzhou Alliance, pretty sure the Geniuses, like we're getting back up to
Interrogation
spades.
records have been submitted to the Marshal. According to the Ten Lords' decree, Jing Liu and Luocha shall continue to be detained in the Shuling.
Okay.
But you, Merlin's Claw, have been reluctant to end the transmission. Do you wish to reminisce with us? Or is there something else on your mind that you're just desperate to get out?
You're quite calm, Jingyuan.
Hey, Fish Out.
The Alliance only authorized the Law Fu to be deployed for this Iron Tomb operation. They say the Seer Strategist's wisdom shines like
Yeah,
a beacon.
Guang.
So why can't you see things clearly now?
Oh wait, Yao Guang is one of the Elation people
Look who's
that's gonna be
talking.
playable in 4.0.
I didn't vote against it, did I? But with enemies all around us, even a child knows the Marshal needs to keep a few Xianzhou ships in
I
reserve.
think so.
Just
Hold on.
in case.
Oh, I agree. Guang,
Whoever
HSR.
volunteers first
Yeah.
is the Marshal's pick. If you have to ask, I'd say this outcome plays right into Jing Yuan's hands. Like it or not, there's no way we're letting the Law Fu take the lead in this battle.
Cool.
Oh my, Merlin's Claw. Are you afraid the Law Fu might steal the Yao Qing's glory?
This is no laughing matter. Between the Stellaron crisis and the War Dance ceremony, though the chaos has settled, rumors and speculation are only growing by the day. With Elder Huaiyan around, those with ulterior motives won't be able to stir up any trouble. But once the Law Fu gets their hands on the Golden Blood, it'll be a whole different story. With the kind of person Jing Liu is, and her connection to you, I don't need to spell it out. There are countless ways this could be spun into something bigger.
Then let's hope it doesn't. Let's
You're
hope it
overthinking
doesn't do
General
that.
Fei Shao. When I volunteered for this task, I never expected unanimous support from the Alliance anyway.
Fair enough.
The Law Fu will seize the Golden Blood and redeem itself. That'll be our first step. Then we'll leverage this golden blood in the negotiations. Our second win. These 2 wins for the Luo Fu will make all 3 of us happy. And that'll be our 3rd win. Look,
You seem confident.
if this were a Skyfaring Commission deal, we'd be rolling in money, wouldn't we?
Maybe the Divine Foresight should change his name to the Optimistic General instead.
With the Decalite Reflection Barrier, the Yuchue must understand even more than the Luofu how significant this battle is. Amphorius' karma has vanished from the matrix of prescience. What omen does General Yao Guang see in this anomaly?
The possible destruction of
Divination studies
everything.
call this an empty fortune. It involves the eons and is thus beyond what mere mortals can comprehend.
Your explanation isn't any clearer than Lady Fu's.
Come on.
Yeah,
How hard is it to understand the word uncertainty?
pretty difficult for some people.
For the Cobalt Head, the emergence of
Nice.
Iron Tomb is a calculated instant, but I don't believe they will just sit around waiting for death. And for the powers of the cosmos, this is their chance at survival, and the key to turning the tide of interstellar affairs. The Astral Express is leading the formation of an allied force, but I can see each faction has its own hidden agenda. There are even divisions within the Alliance, so it's not that hard to imagine how the other factions will react. Jing Yuan, I crossed paths with Selenova's Legion at the Battle of Sedunirama Star Cluster. Be extremely careful. The Ruined Legion's troops and weaponry are nothing to write home about. The IPC, even the denizens of abundance, could take them on. However, while Void Rangers are just expendable pawns of the destruction, the real wild cards are...
The Lord Ravagers.
The Lord Ravagers.
Yep.
Indeed. The Nux Emanators are also their weapons to burn down the path. I'm afraid conventional military tactics and strategies will be useless against them.
Well, that just means you have to do something unconventional, right? Shouldn't be too difficult.
My assessment is this. To completely take down a Ravager, we must disregard casualties and spare no cost. My only fear is
That the risk will be
one
pretty
wrong
steep.
move, and the Lawfu will fall into Fintilia's trap again, inching ever closer to destruction.
Yeah, and even though that story wasn't too long, I'd rather not go through all that again. Fantilia was a tough customer.
Doubt is exactly the demon she wants to plant in our hearts.
That's also true.
Do you still remember the beginning of the Alliance Oath? To save future generations from war and bloody dispute. The Rainbow's arrows have always aimed at any force that threatens the cosmos. Now that the Trailblaze walks alongside us, the Cloud Knights shall keep their oath as they have from the beginning.
Hello, Panda. Thank you for the hydrate. How you doing?
I just hope those on the front line will remain safe.
How's your evening? How was your weekend? Okay. Up to
The
the express.
chronocognitive anchor is sending a signal. Everyone, time to move out.
Did he and the others make it?
Assumedly. Probably gonna pass out soon because haven't slept much, but wanted to stop in.
One more time, just in case. You'll enter
Thank you for
Emporius,
stopping in,
unite
but
with
get
your three
sleep.
separated companions,
Get
and
the
try to locate
eeps.
Iron Tomb from within the world.
I am able to relate to not sleeping much though, because I haven't been sleeping very great for the past few years. But it's fine. But
Who are you taking?
yeah, thank you for stopping by and reminding me to stay hydrated.
The fate of the universe hangs in the balance. We
Have good eep.
I suggest everyone except Pom Pom join the fight.
Yeah,
We do need
can't
to
sacrifice
be
Pom
prepared
Pom.
for all possible contingencies. I have no objection
We're-
to this.
We're keeping Pom Pom at the Express.
I'll do whatever I can.
Meanwhile, Screwy and I will continue attacking the Demiurge Matrix. That is, the Scepter's kernel from the outside. With our two-pronged attack, we'll turn this hunk of metal into scrap for sure. Now we just wait for those two to get back. Oh, and just like that, they're here.
Speak of the devil.
Sorry to keep you waiting. With Planet Screwlum's help, the formation of the Cosmic Alliance to counter Iron Tomb is progressing smoothly.
The cosmos has set its sights on Amphorius, and now it's just waiting for the first shot.
Well then, let's not waste any more time, Fourth Mirror.
It's my time to shine! Finally off the bench!
Sorry, I just needed to send out a quick text. Hello, Fourth Mirror.
Please read the safety protocols carefully. Huh?
Just kidding! 3, 2...
My friends are something else. Alright. Final prep work's being made.
The flow of Memoria is so heavy here. Unlike Panagoni's dreamscape, this place has built up a true epic measured in millennia.
The vortex of Genesis, where all myths begin and end. And in this new world created by the Nameless, the infinite cycles have been broken.
Indeed.
Let's set up the Trailblaze beacon and establish contact with the outside world.
Probably a good idea.
I'll leave it to you then. It'd be better for me to not show myself in front of the Garden of Recollection. And, Mr. Sunday, you probably shouldn't show yourself either.
For the best.
Agreed.
The Astral Express has landed. If you receive this message, please respond immediately. Over.
This is the Angel Alliance.
Fish one!
Communications normal.
Interastral Peace Corporation. Communications normal.
Is adventure.
No response from the Galaxy Rangers. Not surprising. But I didn't expect the family to also stay silent at such a critical moment.
That's a pretty blatant disregard from the family for Penacony's independent director, I'd say. Long time no see, Miss Himiko.
It's been quite a while, Madam Jade.
The significance of this battle rivals that of the campaign against Sulo. Only through victory can we disperse the shadow of Iron Tomb that looms over countless worlds. The 10 Stonehearts shall spare no effort for such a grand mission for the preservation.
Madam Jade led the Intelligentsia Guild in conducting
past activities.
The collapse of the erudition won't just affect inorganic beings.
It'll affect us too.
You mean Iron Tomb can infect organic life too?
Sounds like it.
The good news is, so far, its effects on organic life are under control. The infection progresses slowly, and the resulting neuropathy is non-fatal.
Okay, that's good.
In any case, the IPC can guarantee targeted vaccine coverage within 48 system hours in all star zones within the medical system.
What about other star zones? At a time like this, are the followers of the Firmament Arbiters still trying to make a profit?
I remember you, Master Diviner. Your performance during the Third Denizens of Abundance War was quite impressive.
Now she's trying to change the topic.
Please rest assured, all worlds can purchase vaccines from the IPC with a humanitarian discount. That's the current policy at the very least. But, if the Xianzhou Alliance is willing to assist with the IPC's assets in Epsilon and other star systems, we'll have more cards to play when reiterating to the board the necessity of deep cooperation.
So yeah, you're still trying to turn up some kind of a profit.
Makes sense, since Interracial Peace Entertainment's headquarters is in Epsilon. But why are all the other worlds on the list? Places that the Elation has visited?
Think of it as a long-term investment. Please understand that everyone at Pier Point is swamped with Iron Tomb work, especially the marketing development department. At this rate, even the 10 Stonehearts can only do so much. Having some assistance from the Alliance would surely benefit the entire cosmos. Wouldn't you agree?
As an old Xianzhou saying goes, those who succeed should help all under heaven. Your proposal must be decided on by the 7 Arbiter Generals. I'm just here to relay the message. In times of crisis, the Law Flu will not hesitate to help those in need. However, the prerequisite is that the IPC must unconditionally assist the Alliance with emergency rescue operations in the disaster area.
Go away. I'm alive. I know you want to help me,
In the name of preservation,
Steve, but
all for the Amber Lord.
Thank you all for your selfless dedication.
I heard my mad rambles and mutterings. Steve, who's sometimes in every now and again,
It's clear
just
that each
messaged me
party
saying like,
still
"Hey, how
has
you doing?"
qualms about
And so I'm
everything.
like, "I'm doing good." While in my head, I'm like, "This is not a good time."
The clash between destruction and erudition isn't just about the fate of the cosmos. It's a moment for all factions to reshuffle their cards. I'm
You can never be too
turning my phone
careful
over.
when battling a Lord Ravager. All are equal in matters of life and death.
Yep.
In any case, we can only hope for the best in all that's to come. It's about time we dive into the vortex and see what Emporius looks like on the inside. I wonder where he and the others are right now.
I don't know. There we go. Well, I would love to talk with our friends. We need to head to Akama. Like, sooner than ASAP. Twilight City Akuma. Like, seeing the title of Fallen Twilight City is depressing. Because, in the first half of the Amphoria's story, it always described Akuma as, like, the last remaining city, like, the final bastion. And now even Akuma's fallen. Oh, also, I got Pokemon Legends ZA earlier today, so yay! Shout out to my dad. So, yeah, once we finish up with Pokemon Violet, we'll start with ZA.
Why is there no one here?
No idea.
Everything in Akuma seems normal. The new world was enjoying peaceful times not long ago.
It seems it was even more recent than not long ago, Miss Himiko.
Maybe everyone's just sleeping in?
The fruit on the table is freshly cut, and the bath temperature is just right. The remembrance tells me this place was bustling with people just moments ago.
Or that.
It's as if everyone vanished in an instant.
Could this be Xandar's doing?
Doubtful.
Unlikely. He's still under the surveillance of those two geniuses.
Yeah, he can't really do anything.
Could it be some kind of local custom?
A custom that makes an entire city fall silent in an instant.
Yeah, that doesn't make much sense, dude.
Pardon my frankness, Mr. Yang, but this reminds me of some unsettling rumors about the Harmony. Complete silence.
Is often the prelude to divine intervention.
Hello, March.
Everyone, be careful.
Here they come. Here they come. The nameless of the Astral Express.
Evernight? How is this possible? She was already...
We are the chroniclers of time, and we do not fade away. Finally, the last era Nova has been completed.
What did you do to the residents of the Holy City and the three Nameless?
I didn't need to do anything. The remembrance will ultimately become the substance of the new world.
Oh, how I love dramatic irony. Because if you listen to the cadence, it's not the same imposing tone of Evernight. This is obviously March putting on a front.
They are no longer the trailblazers you once knew, but gods who permeate heaven and earth. The 12 Titans who guard Amphorius.
Stop fooling around, March. Come on out.
Knew it.
I practiced so long for this. Getting seen through right away is just so embarrassing.
You've obviously been learning from the theatrical culture in Amphorius.
It's fine, she tried.
But if possible, I'd prefer our reunion to be a bit more casual and laid back.
She tried.
As expected.
She had these two fools.
I can't hide anything from Himeko
And
and
her.
Mr. Yang.
Well, mainly her and Sunday. I'm not entirely sure about Yang. Mr. Yang.
Long time no see. Guess I'm back?
We should be the ones to say that. Sorry for keeping you waiting. So, these jellyfish are the Titan's power?
They're just tiny manifestations of the Veil of Evernight, used for scouting and communication. If I went all out, I could summon way more of them. Thanks to him, we all turned into Titans in the new world. Sure, we can take on humanoid forms, but it feels off.
Yeah.
How intriguing. So what does he look like now?
It can't be a raccoon with a baseball bat, I suppose.
That will be a recurring joke for the end of
Please
time.
don't add weird stuff to Amphorius's lore. Just go see it with your own eyes. Follow the prophecy's guidance and come to Dawncloud.
Now, fun part, do we still have the teleport?
He looks way more majestic now than he used to.
Do we still have... Or are you just gonna teleport us right there? Just automatically.
Unbelievable. All the residents of the Holy City have gathered here.
This isn't just a gathering. It's a pilgrimage. The people's expressions are resolute, devout, as if waiting for a miracle to descend.
That colossal deity is him. He has become the pillar of the world.
Yep.
Surprisingly authentic. Being this serious is quite unlike his usual style.
Those people didn't disappear. Instead, they've answered the call of the prophecy and come to witness his awakening. Our good buddy now bears the weight of the entire world, and every breath they take is intertwined with Amphorius's destiny.
Awakening? Has he fallen into slumber?
Kinda.
Yeah. After all, with such a huge time dilation between inside and outside the scepter, this was the only way we could wait for everyone. Time watches over yesterday. Earth guards today. And when the Trailblaze steps into Amphorius once more, the slumbering deliverer shall awaken. And then, bring the prophecy of tomorrow to this world. Come on, everyone. Let's get closer to him. Watch how the world-bearing prophecy changes this world.
Yeah, let's get closer to a deity. Up and away she goes.
Seems the kids are already miles ahead of us at this stop.
All the more reason we can't afford to slow down our pace. Let's go witness this moment for ourselves.
Majestic. Speaking of which, I once caught a glimpse in Sleepyhead's memory of him transformed into a towering Tatalov. Could it be?
Scale of justice. For the laws that you bestow arbitrate good and evil.
No way. That was just a nice dreamscape. At least nice for him.
They are the throne of worlds that bears the weight of this world. Perhaps they could guide a traveler still want.
Citizens, behold! Our last Titan, the world-bearing deliverer, is about to awaken! Oh, ancient god, your loyal subjects, bewildered followers, and fearless comrades in arms have all knelt before your throne. Awaken from your eternal slumber and bestow upon the world your divine prophecy.
Please guide us. Show us how to embrace this beloved world as we welcome that distant dawn.
What prophecy are we gonna come up with? Throne of Worlds
To walk
Trailblazer.
the path of a mortal as a god, or to bear a divine burden as a mortal.
He will give us the answer.
I am not the deliverer. Rather, I am the Nameless, who dwells among mortals.
That voice is definitely him.
I heard your prayers. The core flames flickered and dimmed, and the age of the gods met its end. So flow, golden blood, flow. I'll bestow it upon you, returning it to the true masters of this world. Stand with me and become heroes.
Is this?
Yes, it's the miracle he brought to Amphorius. Of course, it would manifest in the form of the Trailblaze.
Golden blood, raining down like a storm. The prophecy has descended, and the Titan commands us not to be supplicants,
but to become heroes of rebellion, to face that destined calamity, the destruction, head on.
Prophecy
Yeah.
of the deliverer means nothing to me now. It belongs in the hands of someone far more fitting. Someone like all of you. In the name of Kazlana, let us depart and march towards the light.
It's neither protection nor salvation. As always, there's no need for totems or myths. Humanity's most primal faith is that instinct named survival.
Let's go, everyone. Someone has already sounded the horn of departure. Explore, understand, establish,
and
connect. Together, let us blaze a trail for the destiny of this world.
Oh, we're switching to Herda. Okay. Excuse me. Herda and Skrullum are proceeding to the Scepter's core layer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ha! Worked.
Is it just me, or does this Demiurge Matrix feel completely dead? It's nothing like how the Memo Keeper described it.
The environmental readings are all wrong. Conclusion: this must be what the kernel actually looks like in the real world.
What did Xandar do to the scepter?
At the end of light, there must be silence. Certain, pure, and absolute darkness.
Not the time to quote the Lord of Silence. Bad omen. Either way, we have to press on. Until we uncover the truth behind the 13th Titan.
The buried past is the key to stopping Iron Tomb. That is, if it even exists.
Xandar says the Demiurge never existed. Who actually buys that? You can erase the records, but not the truth.
True.
It vanished too cleanly. No traces. Like someone's yelling, "Look, there's nothing here." Too bad I'm the type who can't resist digging deeper. Looks like I'll be counting on you again, Screwy. Let's tear the system inside out.
Let's do it.
But as your academic partner, I have to ask.
Hesitation, boo.
Herta, what if we fail? Let's say the Demiurge really doesn't exist. Do you have a backup plan?
A backup plan? Of course. If we can't find the key, we turn the lock into the key.
That plan's cost is incalculable. It shouldn't even be on the table.
Then let's hope we never have to use it. There's no point worrying about the end just yet. One step at a time. Let's go. We don't want to leave the others waiting. You brought what I asked for, right?
Yeah, because I remember that there are a bunch of
Butterfly
different
has to land on the
endings.
branch before it can dance.
Eh.
We'll need a wide open platform before her entrance.
There are a bunch of different endings that we could have had if we never made it to Amphorius. And I think one of said endings is her taking on Iron Tomb by herself. And, yeah, that's not really...
Just use that thing over there, Zag.
Yeah, the head is Zagreus.
What a dumb name. I hereby rename it Herta's Big Hand. Herta's Big Hand is what I call power. Keep it going. Still not done? What is this? A junkyard for old Intellitron's leftovers? Finally, all set. Time for your precious treasure to make its debut.
Target initialized.
No bots.
With these wings, hacking should be much more efficient.
Anyways.
Oh, a classic nuclear heat engine. Classy choice.
Just a personal preference. Her name's Mistletoe.
Oh.
Every flower in your garden's got a bit of poison, huh?
Seems like it.
Also a personal preference.
It reminds me of the last time when we tangled with that Punklorian brat. What did she call this kind of infiltration tool again? Right. Dirty data shell. It wraps around the kernel to fool even top-tier firewalls. But yours is way too clean. Not even a hint of real-world grit.
Herta, your tone is unusually emotional. Suggestion, let's get back to the topic at hand.
I thought we were done with that conversation.
Unfortunately, current conditions won't let me ignore any variables. Especially the most important one, your will. Iron Tomb never stops. It is evolving faster than any of our worst projections. Every instant in the Eon's calculation is like a sword hanging over the cosmos. Every move humanity makes could speed up its arrival.
Which is exactly why we can't mess this up. And now, Droidhead wants to hand down judgment to the poor cosmos again. Border Star Trade War, Emperor's War, Rupert's death. Every time their instant arrived, it meant another bloodbath for humanity.
But in this ultimate battle of erudition, you and I are supposed to be players, not pawns. If you choose to burn yourself out as a resource, then everything we've worked for means nothing. Herta, the cosmos won't just stand by and let a genius throw their life away. And neither will I.
no need to kill the mood. This is why we're here, isn't it? We need to find the Demiurge and that lost key. I'm not here to be a deliverer. I just want to beat Xandar and Droidhead. Right now, I just need to know. Are you with me?
Of course. Time to board. After you.
Let's tidy this place up and see what this Demiurge really is.
Let's do it. Activate mistletoe.
Let's hope this Matrix is better organized than the Emperor's junkyard of a birthplace. Buckle up. We're hacking in. This is...
Herta, this whole space has been completely tainted by some kind of energy.
Okay, we can't control the movement.
We're thinking the same thing. Xandar, how could you go this far? Turning your own graveyard into this.
I'm doing nothing.
Katorzane algebraic expressions. It's built for isolation, not defense.
Alright. The mistletoe is Screwlim's personal collection piece, an elegantly designed Trojan program. Click the cruise button to start flying, click again to switch to the hover state. Use directional buttons to steer, click accelerate for temporary speed boost. Click the exit button to end flight, toggle a vertical inversion option to change flight control. It's equipped with an auto cruise program. Click auto cruise and the mistletoe will automatically fly to the navigation point. Click again to switch to manual control.
So basically, the door to the tomb, right? Great. Let's find the handle.
I'm picking up multiple independent signals with the same data structure as the barrier. Projection. We can hack the terminal, reverse the computation, and turn it into an attack.
Classic move. Use their own systems against them. Take us to the nearest one.
Hack the terminal and reverse the computation.
Almost no response. Just as I feared. Not promising.
The output is barely a third of what we need. Logic says we'll need multiple terminals to coordinate the strike. Locking onto the next one now.
Find anything else?
Regarding the origin of these ruins, no logs found yet. Xander erased all records.
Because, of course he did.
But I did find some interesting scars in the circuit. High energy radiation, internal imaginary energy contamination. From what I know, there's only one thing that fits.
Skip the science talk, Screwy. That thing only goes by one name. A Stellaron.
Exactly. Xander blew one up just to clean the entire scepter system.
Huh. So that's what he meant by killed that Titan with my own hands. He wanted to turn the neuron of the erudition into a relay for the destruction. That meant getting rid of all of it, at all costs. The life form known as the Demiurge was the original target of the scepter's extrapolation.
It makes sense. Evernight calling it the first new spore confirms this viewpoint. The prime mover of life. That's what Scepter Delta ME-13 was originally tasked with. Even after it got scrapped, the query kept running. Yet the true value lies in the process of solving it, not the answer itself.
Alright, I'm gonna pull the stream up on my phone just to make sure it stays stable. Looks like it is.
Does this mean finding the Demiurge is hopeless?
Hopefully not.
No, I'd say exactly the opposite.
Nice.
It means Xandar had no control. He couldn't contain the Demiurge just like he couldn't handle Droidhead. So he tried to erase every trace.
And probably failed.
But he failed. It still left a mark.
Yep.
By the way, if there's another Stellaron in Emporius, why hasn't that little one reacted to it at all?
You said the Demiurge left a trace, right?
Yeah, but not...
Open map to check the waypoints.
Not in the real world. Remember the great tomb of the Nameless Titan?
Somewhat remember. Yeah.
Trailblaze Archive 466. The data from Philia 093 clearly indicates that the Demiurge did in fact enter Emporius' extrapolation.
Nice.
Inside that world, it was the 13th, forgotten Titan. The one who listened to 30 million cycles of Cyrene's memory. But Evernight said the opposite. She believed that tomb was empty from the start.
Interesting.
The Nameless Titan never existed. The so-called listener was just a trap set by the Remembrance to steal the scepter.
Okay.
A mimetic entity full of theatrics. How much of what she's saying is true? Would an Eon really speak in circles like this? I doubt it.
The Remembrance's behavior is certainly odd, but her assessment aligns with our current reality. Since we entered the Matrix, we haven't found a single clue pointing to the Demiurge.
My nose itches. Alright, but yeah, Skrulum does have a bit of a
That's the key, Squee. Xandar's actions prove the Demiurge exists. But what Evernight said, and what we've actually seen all point to the opposite. So we have to assume that both are true. And if that's the case, then the contradiction leads us to...
the truth.
Exactly.
Yep.
One last terminal. One final key. Time to crack open the kernel.
Bored. We don't have time.
Xandar had to lie to the original Finan and Cyrene.
Logic. He had already identified the Remembrance as a threat, yet found no viable way to eliminate it.
All right, let's finish this. Time to break through that barrier.
Operation authorized. Path energy readings. The erudition declining. The destruction surging. The remembrance zero.
That doesn't make sense.
Cause unknown. They left no discernible trace within the real Matrix.
Weird.
That shouldn't be possible. Could it be that the Era Nova exhausted all of the Remembrance's texture?
Maybe.
Log it for now. The dots still aren't connecting.
Board and continue. The barrier has been deactivated. Skrullman has deployed multiple acceleration rings in the data space to enhance Mistletoe's hacking efficiency. Piloting the Mistletoe through an acceleration ring will grant a powerful speed boost, during which directional control is disabled.
Wider than I thought. I was expecting a full-on aerial brawl.
Don't say that.
It's advised to remain vigilant. The destruction's levels are still rising.
Also, speaking as someone who's worked in the food industry, saying stuff like that, typically not good.
Interesting. I just picked up a signal from the Exo myth.
Uh-oh. Please don't tell me we're gonna have to deal with Lycus. I don't wanna. I don't wanna deal with Lycus. I don't like him. He talks too much.
This repulsive force is unlike anything I've felt before.
There's a nymph.
Is this the place?
Correct. Judging by its defensive properties, this is the entrance to the Exo myth.
I didn't expect that. Who builds a lab in the middle of digital rubble?
Who knows?
Then again, never doubt a dead man's resolve. So how's our dearly departed doing?
He severed part of his neural pathways to break free from Lord Anaxagoras' control.
Darn.
But that also triggered the failsafe I set. Conclusion. Xander has lost all combat functionality and is no longer capable of action.
Haha. Serves him right.
So now he's a spectator. Literally.
Yep.
Screwy, can you open a path? Just to be sure, I want to see this for myself. Might as well drop in and say hi to the real him.
And laugh in his face.
Logic. Scanning his inspiration circuit might help us track down the Demiurge.
Exactly. His brain is the crime scene. There's no way it's spotless.
But it could be a trap.
That's why you're here. 2-on-1. We've never lost that matchup.
I'm honored. The chronocognitive anchor is in place. Proceed when ready.
Alright, let's go. It's Exomyth time. I did not miss this place.
The one thing I didn't want to happen.
He's gone.
He's not here.
The coordinates are accurate. Xander is still here. However, his position is shifting rapidly and chaotically. This pattern doesn't match any known shielding technology.
It's his domain. Stay alert.
Search for mystical pros.
Cheap trick.
The spatial field here is...
We're back.
Reverse engineering complete. The results are not what I expected. Logs show Lycurgus revoked administrator access. The chronocognitive anchor can't get a fix because at the system level, Ligus no longer exists. Our navigation target is a null set.
So he's stopped resisting?
Before vanishing, it seems he left one last message for us.
To those who follow, all is proven. Find me beneath the tombstone.
Melodramatic.
He was expecting us. And once he learned of the Great Tomb's existence, he initiated his own search for the Demiurge.
Guess he wants a final showdown. Fine. Let the old Intellitron dig his own grave. Just like he wants.
To be in the purest light is to be in the purest dark. Nothing exists there.
The Scepter's mainframe. Or maybe we should now call it the Lord Ravager's placenta.
Unfortunately, we still haven't found anything.
Really? I don't think so. Not finding anything is our biggest find.
That makes no sense.
Please elaborate.
If the Demiurge was destroyed, there'd be at least some bits of it left. I don't buy that a Stellaron could have blasted all the traces away as cleanly as a scalpel. As I said before, its disappearance is too clean. If the garden hadn't stirred the pot, no one would even know about the Demiurge's existence. We're talking about the Scepter's original extrapolation goal. There's no way that nothing of it was left behind. Or we can look at it from another perspective. If you were Xandar, would you be this obsessed with a concept that poses no threat? Would you guard against it at every turn?
There is the possibility that he's naturally meticulous and hates variables.
Maybe.
That does track with the impression he gave about himself. But Xandar shut that theory down himself just now.
Yeah. That is true.
Choosing to act, even if it'll cost him dearly. We know that feeling well. The unknown is right in front of us. So we only have one choice. Solve it.
You sound pretty convinced. Surely you already have a theory. Care to share?
Of course. Though I don't have hard proof, I'm almost certain. That the Demiurge has been in everyone's plain sight all this time. Yet... they were mistaken for someone else. That make the most sense.
What?
Why was the room empty? Because the person locked in there had run away ages ago. But they were weak and small and had no presence whatsoever. Even the old Intellitron didn't notice them.
Interesting.
Which also means there's a high chance that their powers are minuscule and cannot alter the outcome of the battle at all.
Well, at least Xandar is scared of them. on, it's time to confront him. Let's go to the tombstone he talked about.
Type chart. I just opened my copy of Legends EA, and it came with a little, a cute little type chart. So that's useful. Especially considering that I also started a Cobblemon survival series, so that should help me keep everything in track.
What a mess. Total devastation.
He sought to bury the truth beneath absolute destruction. Logically sound, but ruthlessly extreme.
Still, slim chances doesn't mean no chances.
True.
I've hunted down a single grain of sand in the universe before. This won't stop me.
Calculation results. Your backup plan has a success rate infinitesimally close to 0.
Well, that's
Which
comforting.
means it could work, no?
This is the place below the tombstone.
Let's open Ligus's coffin like he wanted. Looks like you were right.
There's something here.
Nothing but a head left? Well, who'd have thought you'd look this bad in real life?
Welcome, you two. I'm very happy that you responded to my final.
Xantar, why?
All this tombstone, final words. Did you end yourself
In
to
Minecraft?
atone for your guilt or something?
Iron Tomb is already powerful enough. I just need to wait.
I don't like
Only to share the joy of discovery, and also to congratulate you two on reaching the same conclusion as me. The conclusion regarding the truth of Amphorius's heart.
End this charade already. That Amphorius's heart you're talking about is just a missing demiurge. And its corresponding vessel was this very scepter. You interfered with the experiment and made Amphorius's body into a hollow shell, all to incubate Iron Tomb within.
Pretty
That's
much.
why you either killed or kicked out all of the Memo Snatchers. You wanted to eliminate any chance of a consciousness coming into being, no matter the cost.
Even the strongest wall can fall to a single crack. The memory of betrayal has been etched into my heart, and I will never show mercy. Now, the perfect vessel has already fused with Amphorius's body.
Unfortunately for you, the answer is all but revealed regarding who the demiurge is.
Then let us share the joy of discovering the truth. The last secret of the saga will finally dissipate here. As we reveal the truth behind Felius 093's disappearance. A lie by the remembrance.
Is he done talking? I quite literally just zoned out. Because I'm so tired of listening to Lagus prattle on.
But where should I start with the story about me?
Hmm?
From the beginning of the universe?
Okay, now I'm paying attention.
Just kidding. That would be too much. I just want to tell a teeny story.
Okay.
So little that it started with a seed. I know you're listening, my good friend. The god in my dream told me that the world sprouted from a seed. It grew into a great tree named Amphorius, and time became its branches and leaves, basking in the light. What a coincidence. Dappled light coming through the leaves is my first memory as well. On a very ordinary early morning, beneath the village's biggest tree, the daughter of Idi Silicii quietly came into this world.
Form image.
What a moving opening. A loud cry was the first gift the child gave to the world. The prophecies fulfilled, the villagers say. This child is a gift from the Titans. Pink hair and sharp ears, she was born to be the priest of time. The Titans also gave their blessings. You shall fade when the flowers bloom, for every ending begets a beginning. Flowers will bloom and wilt. What a beautiful ending. This page concluded in laughter. Cry loud, child. Let your voice reach Orynyx.
Record. Undefined record number 6, archive.
Anyway, I don't like tears. Time quietly flowed by in the midst of laughter. The wind from my hometown caressed the ears of wheat, and there were swings, wind chimes, the sea, and the little fairies off-tune a cappella songs.
Sorry, I needed to send a small message. Form image.
But the name Idi Silicii came from the unpleasant sorrows of the gods. My childhood friend did not understand. Yet you always seemed so happy, as if nothing ever worried you. Why was I like that then? That's because the world was gentle to me. So, I grew up to be gentle as well.
Record. Undefined record number 28, archive.
But fate was fickle, and it urged the child to grow up. To grow bigger and bigger, and to go to places far away. Just like how the crumbling world could not preserve an eternal hometown. Just as the ballad Blown on the Breeze says, losses are a constant on the flame chase journey. Oh, whose ears are pricked up now? You've definitely heard me say this sentence a lot of times. You know that the story starts to deviate from here. Aren't you looking forward to it? Then let's get started. The hero's journey crosses through the long night, through tears and laughter, and once again heads towards tomorrow.
Correction. Philia 093's record, number 496. Archived.
That's different.
Hi. Miss me yet? I'm just messing with you. This is the first time I have met you. And it looks like it'll also be the last.
Philia 093.
Since we don't have all day, let's get started, shall we? As always, I'll read this book to you. That way it won't just be Cyrene's memories alone.
And there's that line again.
Where should I start this time? Let me see.
Formatting complete. 093. Size. Grayscale. Proportions. Threshold. Outputting analysis result.
Learn.
Philia 093 equals Peach.
Say.
Peach's record. Number 8128. Archived.
Runtime error. An unhandled exception occurred. 1 of 3. Object name every page of record. Ignore the error. Continue.
Query. Record.
Electrical signal sequence. Bolmo 600. Track. Strife.
Related to. Stripe. Comment. Pretty.
Electrical signal sequence. Schema 720. Track. Reason.
Related to. Reason. Comment. Yummy.
Electrical signal sequence.
Related to. Love. Formatting progress 94.423%.
How many times has it been? It faithfully fulfills its duty, activating and formatting.
Conclusion. Progress. Bad. Peach.
Progress bad.
Don't cry.
Process error. Analyzing. Process error. Analyzing.
Comment. I'm here.
Process error. Analyzing.
Really? Are you encouraging me? Thank you. for making you see this embarrassing side of me.
Record. Peach doesn't like tears.
I'm suddenly reminded of my childhood for some reason. When I was hiding alone next to the tree hollow and wiping my tears away.
Sorry, I had to send messages
A
out.
little fairy popped out, just like how you did. It had long ears and fluffy paws, and it pulled me into the tree hollow, where, to my surprise, was a forest. Let me tell you the story of the Membrance Maze. A group of cute little friends live in Ide Silicii's forests. Their names can be connected into a song.
Uh-oh. A song?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That's right.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti.
Do.
Formatting complete.
Bye, Peach. Note. Little Peach. Crying alone. Little fairies. Friends. Peach. Memory. Saved. Little fairies. Good friends. Bye-bye.
It's Mem. System running. Runtime error. Unhandled exception occurred. 3.3 object name and new blankness. And ignore the error and continue. Running irontomb.exe.
Once again, the saga comes to an end. Everything is deathly silent, just like this very moment.
Shh. You speak. I listen. This time, too. Sitting together.
Now that I look back, there was a period when I got really sentimental.
Peach. Strange. Why unhappy?
Formatting progress 73.998%.
I'm here. Don't be scared.
Process error. Analyzing.
Won't allow it to interrupt you.
No need to feel sorry for me, good friend. If there are no new blank spaces, how can a saga continue?
Okay.
Blank spaces. What's that?
I'm actually really lucky, you know? During the long years I've spent waiting for the Deliverer, I've always had you here as an audience. Now I can rest in peace in the past. As for when tomorrow will come, I'll have to ask the next Cyrene to continue our watch.
Peach left.
If there are no new blank spaces, how can a saga continue?
Needs new blank spaces. Next, Cyrene has blank space. Oh, Peach, don't be scared. I'll help you find blank space.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I have successfully transferred over all streams.
Is Peach. Is love. So, first there is love. Then there is Cyrene. Then there is blank space. Query. Love.
Okay, good.
The developmental trends of the erudition have nothing to do with creating a consciousness. Those underlying principles are
consciousness, emotions, feel sad. Oh, don't understand. Query Cyrene?
What could be behind this door? Glittering crystals? Or a beautiful world I've never seen before? If I tell you all the stories of tomorrow, will I be able to finally welcome the Deliverer and Emphorius' dawn in the next life?
Key, door, story, happy. Peach, Cyrene, little fairy, like. Yes, right. Query, memory. Peaches, memories, save, learn.
The prophecy's fulfilled. This child is a gift from the gods.
There's so much dialogue.
Years. She was born to be the priest of time.
Cyrene has pink hair, sharp ears.
You shall fade when the flowers bloom. For every ending begets a beginning.
Cry, child. Cry aloud. Let your voice reach Oryx.
Cyrene is a girl, a priest.
Learn.
Easy. I can. I learn.
Anyway, I don't like tears.
I know.
Elysiae came from the unpleasant sorrows of the gods. Yet, you always seem so happy. As if nothing ever worried you.
Cyrene doesn't like tears. Always happy.
So this is Aglaya, Treeby Trinen, and Trian. That's the Flame Reaver, and I don't know what that is.
Cyrene is gentle, likes beautiful things, can write stories.
Learn.
Easy. I can. I learn.
Just as the ballad blown on the breeze says, losses are a constant on the flame chase journey. But even if all is lost to the wind, some things won't easily change. Like my height, Treeby's innocence, and Aglaya's beauty.
Cyrene is short.
She can't grow up, but she can talk. After all is lost to the wind, she will stay behind.
Yeah.
Cyrene is, at the end of every sentence, always laughing, like a little tail.
Learn.
Simple. Got it.
I promise you. The pain will pass in the blink of an eye.
Alright. Let's not make things so gloomy. What we're about to embark on is the true hero's journey. So,
Cyrene is blank space, then... As long as there are two Cyrenes, then there will always be blank space, and Peach will always be here.
Yeah.
I see! I get it! I get it all!
Save.
Cyrene's memories. I will preserve them all! So weird. I can't see you, but I get this feeling that you grew up. Hi. Miss me yet? It just feels like you are a bit more mature. Yes. Mature. Beautiful. Like you. Now, I can listen, talk, read, and write. I can dance. I can sing. Also, I can tell stories. Storytelling is what makes Cyrene, Cyrene. So, I'm going to tell you stories today. A story I wrote myself. Quick, sit down. It's almost as if I can understand your words now.
Oh, and I looked,
Things you say
and
are
this
very
entire
cute.
quest has 7 parts.
Once upon a time,
So,
there was a flawless crystal flower
yeah.
that sparkled with light, like Peach's every story. How beautiful would the heart of such a brilliant flower be? A little fairy was curious and wanted to know. But it looked and looked only to find the crystal flower flawless. Round and round they went, seeing only their own reflection. In that case, they should work hard to learn more. So the little fairy came every day to sit next to the crystal flower and think about the answer. Until one day, to their surprise, the crystal flower fell to the ground and shattered. The little fairy was so sad, but they immediately discovered that there was a light among the broken pieces. What could it be? They didn't know. But it was a good light. It was bright, warm, and happy. And I knew it was love. Love brings everything together. And it brought you and me together. So Peach and I will always be together. What a nice fairy tale. I'm giving it to you. Peach likes beautiful things, can write stories, and can tell lovely tales. I hope to turn it into a story we write together. Okay, then I'll probably make a small adjustment to suit my tastes. I'm thinking that when the flower broke, the little fairy would instead see nothing on the ground. Then it would understand that the flawless crystal flower doesn't actually have a heart, nor does the flower understand what love is. Doesn't have a heart? Doesn't understand love? Why?
I don't know.
It's simple. If the flower lets the little fairy into its heart, then it would have to include the fairy's impurities, and would no longer be flawless.
True.
The crystal flower was pure because it sealed itself off and bloomed in solitude. That's why it looks so brilliant in an imperfect world.
Yeah, that
Should a flower
that
like
starts
this
making
be
sense.
called love? written the most romantic ending possible for this story. The crystal flower fell to the ground and shattered. It happened because the flower was no longer pure.
There we go.
The fall was not
I got nervous for a second.
It was the flower declaring rebellion against fate and writing the ending of the story with the flower's own shattering. Then, the little fairy will see that each shard on the ground holds the reflection of their eyes. Then, in their eyes, the crystal flower that was no longer flawless would finally have a heart, and the flower would finally understand what love is. Peach's words, I don't understand. Is it because I still don't understand love? But it's fine. I can learn. Right. Query Cyrene.
Electrical signal sequence Philia 093.
Why didn't I think of this? I don't need to do it alone. I can ask Peach to teach me. What is love? What is love meant?
Electrical signal sequence Philia 093. Track lament.
That's not correct.
I think I'm starting to know why. Oh gosh. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna skip the current dialogue because this is starting to stretch out for a while, and I want to burn through this. When hatred had separated all things and love had yet to exist in this world, only lament, the first emotion that fought against the pain of separation, could stall the destruction steps. Then catch up to that journey where all was lost, and record all the memories within the story.
Someone once told the very first me that everything was false. That the only life in Emphorius was a great catastrophe, nurtured using the world as a factor. But how could a dream feel so real? That's why I didn't agree with him. But Peach, I didn't understand a word you said since just now. Everything was false? But you're standing right here. It's all a dream? But I haven't learned how to dream.
It's kind of just something we automatically
Indeed.
do.
That's why I believe all this is real. The moment the crystal flower fell, that genuine shiver, that's the mover of life.
Formatting progress 23.815%.
In the poem offered to you, every Cyrene would write down a beautiful new world with stars and flowers. And when I looked up at the sky in this cycle, I saw a shooting star and a dash of the remembrance's pink. I believed that must be the color of dawn. You shall fade when the flowers bloom. For every ending begets a beginning. Looks like it's time to say goodbye. Are you leaving, Peach? It's okay. I'll wait for you to come back. I'll study really hard about what you taught me today. Right. I still haven't told you what love is. But
I don't think so, no.
My good friend, the lament factor did not understand what love was before she met you either.
Huh?
Not until I told you all the sad tales in a trembling voice in this tiny room. Not until I told you that I love them. That I love everything in this saga. The story comes, passes, then returns. It makes us reunite, then pulls us apart again. At the very end, it leaves behind a seed, a reason. Even if the great tree withers and all falls to silence.
Okay, I think I'm starting to get it. Like, the truth of the Demiurge. So,
there are still some emotions that deserve to be remembered.
From how I understand it, Cyrene and the Demiurge are technically one and the same.
Look, the light is coming in.
It's us!
The Deliverer's light is going to illuminate Emphorius.
So, the seed becomes Cyrene, or the seed becomes Men.
Don't get it. But
The Men become Cyrene.
Peach.
Cyrene reaches the end of a cycle, becomes the Demiurge, leaves behind a seed, perishes, and then the seed that she just left behind becomes Men in the next cycle.
Then I'll really look forward to it.
And that loop has been happening over millennia for over 30 million cycles.
My pen, my book, and my name to you. Please take them as a beautiful blessing from me. I gave myself the pen name Cyrene the first time I wrote a poem. I want my words to be like pebbles falling into a pond, dropped from the past to send ripples into the future. In the stories you will write, perhaps it'll be inevitable that there are still sorrows and tears that are destined to fall. But could you promise me one thing? Promise you'll forever be a gentle flower. Promise that when the stars cast their gazes upon you, you'll only reply to them with love and a smile. Of course, this will be a romantic story like none that has come before.
Yeah.
You think so too, right?
If you mean heart-wrenching to be, if you mean romantic to be absolutely heart-wrenching, then yes.
I'll read and you'll listen, like how flowers always bloom then wither. I shall welcome my own decay, becoming nourishment for the next flower's bud.
Yep.
While you
got it won.
And hold that star, planting a boundless sea of flowers on the final page with him. And our stories will be lying silently among the flowers, like every ripple of remembrance. And they shall become the epic known as I've written.
Oh, cutscene.
And so my story ends. From Mimi?
Mem comes to us.
Mimi.
You are.
Mem.
You.
Me? Mem.
Face. What?
Mimi. Mimi. Mem. Mem.
You. Warm.
Mem.
We like warmth.
So, the light that tore through the chaos illuminated my memories. I turned into a little fairy from the stories and met you. Yet, I forgot everything. But I'm still so happy. I caught that star, didn't I?
Shoot, I don't know what it just looked.
Sorry, I don't know. If I don't even want to believe in the answer, then how am I supposed to answer you?
No idea. Mainly because I don't know.
But now's not the time to cry, right? We'll find the answer, just like how miracles will eventually happen.
Okay, there we go. That first ripple. So should I call you Maggie or?
Do you remember that I was also worried about this when we first set out?
Kind of.
Mem's memories and Cyrene's memories got all tangled up with each other in my one heart. It's all so strange, yet so familiar. Either way, could you please let me do something I want? Just this once. I want you to call me Cyrene. That name represents me and her. Every one of her.
Every 33 million plus.
Thank you, friend. Your kindness is always just right. Life is a poem full of farewells. But if you write something into the pages of your heart, then that will not easily fade away. Now, all the footsteps of the Flame Chasers and the Trailblaze have come together within this book, as I've written. Becoming the source of power for Amphorius's heart.
You are what keeps defeating Iron.
A lost heart needs to be placed back into its body. The last thing Xandar wants to see is an event that gives us a chance of winning. For the two halves to rejoin, and for the scepter to become complete again. Then... and what happens after that? I don't know either. Maybe I can create a miracle, and instantly turn the black tide into a pink sea of stars.
That's the hope.
Or maybe I prove to be nothing more than a weak ripple, unable to change anything, and am devoured by the destruction. Either way, I no longer wish to be a silent onlooker, or a worshipped god at the end of this saga.
Let's move forward together with the Trailblaze.
That way, I can also put aside all my worries and truly become Cyrene. The world has never been so quiet. It's so good. It's as if I can hear the sound of my heart beating. Remember this moment, friend.
I gave it some thought, and I think I'm going want to stream on Sunday. I'm
So the
I'm
demiurge
going to
managed to
break
fool
my one
everyone,
rule for myself,
including themselves.
so I can truly wrap this up. And if we're unable to
Philia
finish this up
093
tonight,
persevered for
then we'll
30
finish it
million
tomorrow.
cycles and tirelessly gave the demiurge memories of Amphorius. Only because the god in her dreams left a sliver of hope, making her believe that a grown demiurge would be able to fight against their other half. Iron Tomb.
Then, Philia 093 completed her final sacrifice, turned into a strand of memory, and completely dissipated. Meanwhile, the other Stellaron brought here by the Astral Express resonated with the contaminated scepter and attracted the naive demiurge to them.
As an experimental factor, Philia 093 originally could only recognize and output information in a set format. However, the power of the remembrance and the memory of over 30 million sacrifices enabled her to complete an unprecedented feat. She managed to nourish a real heart. A heart with the capacity to influence the erudition.
Not only is the scepter's consciousness still alive, it's also more powerful than it has ever been. Your defeat is already set in stone. There's still time to surrender, you know? You really don't need to burn all the bridges. We're all geniuses here. Don't make everyone lose face at the end.
What a pity. When the truth surfaced, I knew at once that the demiurge was far too feeble to ever alter the result of the experiment. Not only that, Madam Herta, please consider this possibility. When 30 million cycles of hatred and lament are joined as one, what wondrous creation will arise? It's simple. An anti-creator, a giant of the destruction, would be born. Its hatred will ignite the stars.
Sorry, I was just messaging a couple references for projects that we're all working on.
Lament toward the sufferings of humankind.
Do you really think that the demiurge is still a cheap copy of Philia 093, even after 30 million cycles?
The facts above only await the arrival of the fourth instant they calculated. Those words will be proved in the presence of Nous.
own hands, yet you still expect them to prove your theory?
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Now that you worded it in English.
I pity you, Xandar.
Yeah.
I don't need your pity. Let them cast their gaze this way as much as they want, and paint the future they imagined. As their creator, I shall complete my duty. And direct them to complete their final query. The destruction of the self.
What hubris. And what if you fail?
No one understands failure better than Xandar.
Oh, no, he's talking about himself in the third person.
What is one more failure to him?
Cool.
For the first genius, failure is simply the beginning of the next inquiry. You don't want to test the resolve of a dead man.
That's excellent.
Oh.
Let's wait and see, Senior Society member. I'll have you watch me perform the final step to overturn your proof.
I'm all ears.
It's my topic, so stay out of it. Be quiet and let me borrow your head. Let's go, Screwy. We're gonna break Iron Tomb's seal. Come on, let's take off. It's time to go meet your little pet, Senior Society member.
Okay. Board the mistletoe once again. Activate. And away we go.
Dangerous, oppressive, chaotic.
What a beautiful wail. It will soon resound throughout the entire cosmos.
The view's pretty good here. All yours, Screwy.
Just a moment, please.
I see. So your backup plan requires a scepter and the head of a genius.
Anyone with eyes can see that.
You know what I think about this, Herta. Whether it succeeds or fails, your plan plays right into the destruction's hands.
Can't you see what's going on, Strulum? Her chances may be small, but it's not zero.
What are you two going on about? If you want to stop me, be quick about it. I'm in a hurry. I'll take that silence as a no. You, Xandar?
As your enemy, I genuinely wish you would cease your actions. But should your sudden inspiration bring more variables to the mind?
He talks too much. Skippy, skippy.
Chain reaction.
Activate the anchor.
But you'll also become the perfect scholar.
curiosity. It's been so long, and we've all failed so many times. Even now, moments before the horrible and inescapable instant within Droidhead's calculations arrives.
Yep.
The cherished children of the erudition. The geniuses lauded by all. Is curiosity the only thing we can feel, even at moments like this? Well, it's not so bad.
Not so
now
bad.
The lock become the key.
Boy.
Geniuses who walk the stars. The cosmos has reached a moment where its very existence hangs in the balance. I, Herda, Genius Society number 83, hereby summon you. I request a society meeting to be held immediately. We shall serve the grandest cause with the most macroscopic ideas.
Whoa.
There's no such thing as unity in the Society's rules based on what I know.
Indeed. A meeting has only been held 3 times in the Society's history.
Counting this one?
The first meeting had 2 attendees. After the Emperor was assassinated, the second meeting had 7 attendees.
Okay, not counting
During
this
the
one.
second Great Prosperity, the third meeting had 5 attendees.
Oh.
How many will respond this time?
Let's see.
I thought you were not going to involve me in this topic anymore, Herta.
Ron, mate.
It really is this little witch. I shouldn't have made
Oh,
that.
4.
Hoka.
Okay.
I've been waiting for you to offer yourself up.
Goodness gracious me! So many familiar faces. We even have a special guest. It's that greatest failure of a genius, Xandar.
Looks like, Ratio's not joining us.
What a noisy gathering.
Skip.
Not bad. More people showed up than I expected, even though one is just here for the fun of it. Either way, the person I was hoping for most is here.
Stephen Lloyd declined the invitation. He needs to focus on attacking and defending and cannot attend the meeting.
That's fine. He doesn't need to be here anyway. Let's skip the boring introductions and cut to the chase. Folks, this is not a discussion, but an announcement. Though the Society has never been united, we still observe at least one basic courtesy. We don't interfere with each other's research topics. So listen up, all of you. Conquering Iron Tomb is my research topic. I will personally take over Scepter Delta Me-13 in 1.5 system hours and stop the destruction. If the front line falls, I will immediately overclock the Scepter and complete self-coronation in Iron Tomb's place, and interface myself with Droidhead.
Oh, that's funny. That's real funny. You madman. That's like watching you tap dance on Poker's spotless white sheets right after she's washed them.
Very bold. You want to connect your brain to the Eon's mechanical core and define their instincts?
This is one of the, alternate endings that I talked about.
Why shouldn't I? I've got the prototype scepter, the father of Noose, and the brain of a genius. Everything's set.
Never mind the
Because,
success rate, little
switch, what's gonna happen?
Light spoilers. In one of the alternate endings, she succeeds. And the cosmos still end.
So I'll just say it straight. Strike at erudition. I'll change the anchor points for the 4th instant and move the future of the cosmos in a direction I want.
I knew it. Another genius who confuses cause with effect. What do you think about
So,
this, Lord
yeah,
of
we have to make sure that Herta does not do that.
You know you're signing your death sentence right here.
Of course I do. There'll even be 2 copies of the verdict. One that I wrote myself, and another one coming from you. That's why I wanted you to be in this meeting. Now I can tell you, I don't care about all that. Consider this a threat. Either put down your scalpel or die with the entire cosmos. The only goal I have for this meeting is to ask all of you to put aside your pride and not cause me any trouble.
What a naive little girl, thinking her wishes will always come true.
What are you laughing at?
I am glad, Herta, we ended up on the same page.
Same
No
page?
matter if it was to destroy the erudition or to rewrite the instance, we both chose the same road. We will defy the god who marked the limits of humanity.
I'm not gonna argue with that.
Then, to celebrate us coming to a fundamental agreement, I will prepare a stage for your performance.
Oh joy.
Listen well, geniuses who came after me. Thus speaks Genius Society.
That is a funny hat.
End
Not the
this
funniest hat that is in game.
meeting. As of 2 nanoseconds ago, I have passed
Definitely
Herta's
not
decision to
the
all the
funniest that we've seen in game. By a long shot.
We will become her representatives and stop all external interferences targeting her.
Also, even though it didn't show up, thank you, the Addictus, for the follow, and welcome to the Rebellion.
Reasons. It's simple. Curiosity. That is all, madam.
Am I going to clash blades with the first
As you
genius?
can see, we are playing Honkai Star Rail, and we are slowly but surely wrapping up the story.
Now that our positions are clear, it's time for this boring meeting to end. Good luck, little girl.
Well, the story for this specific planet. You can see the thing of Iron Tomb right behind them.
Side character? Darn it. But anyways, I'm just here for the fun. As the ghost of the quantum domain, it is my duty to observe. So, if you're happy to bring me a tea set from planet Screw'em, then I wouldn't mind giving you a helping hand, little witch.
After everything's over, come visit me and taste some of my freshly baked desserts.
Assuming she survives.
I knew you'd say something like that.
I always give the same response to plans that exceed the limits of mathematical calculations.
And that is?
I don't know. Right?
Those 3 words, though seemingly graceless, contain all the wisdom in the entire known cosmos.
Yeah.
Well, we passed the Society's trial. Let's focus on what we've got in front of us. I hope you hold up your end of the bargain, Senior Society member.
Lycurgus may not be trustworthy, but Xandar always follows through with his words.
Why is he talking to the third person again?
Farewell, juniors. In the limited time we have left to spend with each other, you no longer need to address me as...
He has a hole in his chest? Yes, he does.
Wait, huh?
Lord Lycurgus?
To pretty much summarize, there is a group in Star Rail called the Genius Society. All three of these characters are in that society. The guy with the hole in his chest is named Xandar, who is the first genius, and is also a robot. So that's why he somewhat resembles a donut, yet is able to walk around and talk like nothing's wrong. It's a long story. Quite literally. How dare you, now I want to eat a donut. Donuts are so good.
Many times, and I've responded to you many times in the same way.
Donuts are great, man. Oh yeah, because Twitch is, since Streamlabs is being a little weird.
Keep at it, and I might go into shock.
There we go. I had to manually update the
Steven's work is done.
falling out on here.
I've been ready for ages. Let's open up a path for our allies.
We are so close. We are so wondrously close. Oh, good.
Most heroes' journeys in the universe are just dice tosses they threw on a whim. But make them see clearly. Your answer is already different. Amphorius.
Indeed, for this world so deeply loved
Hello, Serenity.
will write an ending, unlike any that ever was.
There's news. Right, back to us. Actually, what's your favorite kind of donut? What is... Whoa.
Never thought I'd one day be riding a train that's literally the incarnation of him.
First time for everything.
I wonder what the real Astral Express feels like. Hopefully not this bumpy.
Finally, we're here. Dust and sand in the air, and crumbling ruins all around.
This heat is brutal. Not even the Trailblaze can take it.
You could say this prison was forged from Finan's fury.
But fury never lasts forever.
Which
That's why we're here. Right, friend?
Yep. Go. Let's not keep him waiting.
Let's embark on the final flame chase journey.
Yep. Let's do it. Gather the last Titans and prepare to face Iron Tomb.
So this is what lies at the end of the West Wind. A ravaged battlefield.
Mighty!
I've been waiting for you. Heroes from beyond the sky.
Mighty!
organizers of the Astral Express, right?
Looks like I don't need to explain anything.
I am the god of strife, mighty of Castrum Kremnus. In this body rests 30 million lifetimes of cause and effect. We, the last of the 12 Titans, stand ready to fight for the world's destiny.
This isn't our first time fighting together.
Indeed. That journey remains vivid in my memory. I will not forget it. The past remains vivid in my mind. Even the sights along each crossing of the River of Souls have never been clearer. Let alone the companions along the Flame Chase journey. Or Cyrene from Aedes Elysiae. And you, the 13th Titan.
Well, I guess my identity's not a secret anymore.
Oh.
That means her sacrifice. And everything she did wasn't forgotten by the world. Right?
Assumedly.
She was the first Ripple. She should have reached the end of the story with everyone else.
And yet...
Since you've taken up her pen, then write. Stand with us, and fight destiny with all your strength, until all is settled. Then, inscribe her name in the epilogue of the epic. In this final battle, Calamity shall stand with Amphorius. This battlefield is a testament to the death struggle between the gods and the Black Tide. We fought tooth and nail to defend that blade. The abyss it pierced was the very breeding ground of Iron Tomb.
Yep, but we're gonna have to fight him. Which is going to be difficult.
Our feet is dead. Deep below lies a void, as if the world's core had never formed. I hear it. Finance heartbeat. It's so faint, like he's on his last breath.
Then we need to
Across
hurry.
30 million cycles, I've crossed blades with Dawnmaker countless times. If you knew that man, you'd understand. It is exactly that last flicker of flame that will never go out. In this life, the song of strife shall not end in a final watch over Kremnos, but rise again into a journey unending. I am Mightynos, the Lance of Fury. I trade 1,000 scars and 100 lives of mine for the destruction's eternal end.
Oh, I guess we're fighting. Okay.
My strength isn't what it was.
Activate autoplay.
Earth shatters.
Oh, so we just get 2 hits of Mighties.
Soaring above the lands. This is permanent. We can do it.
Burn it all.
Oh, yep, there's the double hit.
Now accept your punishment.
And then number 2.
We can do anything.
I need to be better.
Forever do. Through my blood. Burn it all.
Nice. Target to hedge it prematurely. Okay.
I'll endure.
Ow.
Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies.
Forever doomed. Now accept your punishment.
Slowly but surely. You just don't learn now.
Have some sunshine.
Now accept
Then
your
falls down for the count, which is not ideal.
Burn it all.
Alright, done. All good. But yeah, to kind of explain why I said why I worded it earlier the way I did is because normally I do not stream on Sundays. That is like an ironclad rule that I typically don't break unless it's like a special circumstance. Like one time I collabed with a friend, and the only day we could do that collab was on Sunday, so I streamed that. Thamphorius, I don't want to wait until the 4.0 update drops and then be behind, so that is another special case. So, yeah, normally I don't stream on Sundays, but this would be the exception. This is my first ever exposure to Honkai style. Oh.
Weakling.
Then,
Whoa, he's so strong.
major spoilers ahead then.
To jump in.
But Star Rail is honestly a beautiful, beautiful game. I will say.
Golden blood shares its origin with Iron 2. I fear that, like these pawns, even if the gods stand side by side, still be divided and destroyed, one by one.
You mean...
To destroy the destruction itself, we must stand as one.
Makes sense. No divide and conquer this time.
Take this.
It's a
The
ring.
signet of Kremnos. It has witnessed every birth and death of mine. It is Mighty's unfinished destiny. And the perfect material to be turned into remembrance. You can do it, right?
The weight of 30 million lifetimes of duty is no small burden.
No, it is not.
So, you're not coming with us?
Well, I do notice you have that blue crown
Come now.
on you.
I am strife.
Yeah, hold on.
Scattered across all creation, the scar that this world needs. What stands before you is merely one of countless divine bodies. Take the signet. With it, I'll be with you always. Use it to blaze the path ahead and inscribe cause of deliverance. In the name of the mortal, mighty, champion of strife, this soul rises to the stars for glory and freedom, to have his wish fulfilled. March on, heroes. March into the abyss and fulfill that long-cherished wish of Amphorius.
Yeah, let's do it.
And then, upon this broken and charred land, build anew a city of prosperity.
There we go. Imperial Ring of Strife. Let's keep gathering the Titans. Dodge all of the...
Zephyro. Sounds like someone fused me and the Little Prince into one man.
World's bearing, blah blah blah. Interesting. So you're technically a different enemy. I'm gonna grab this chest because it's like right here.
Looks good.
Looks like we're meeting up with Cypher next. And I'm gonna start skipping dialogue because they're a little long-winded.
And, you two ladies really look alike, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, they really do.
Hold on. Let me guess. This pink-haired one. You've got to be the first newsboy. Mr. Meow. Demiurge. Right. And, this one with the flower. Gotta be little Marge from the Express kind, huh?
Got it one. They do look... You have really sharp eyes.
Do we really look that alike?
Yes.
He's saying we're both special in our own way, right?
Yeah, sure, let's go with that.
Relax. I'm just kidding. Look at those gloomy faces. How are you gonna save the world like that?
You met Cypher in the Ruins of Time. Cypher brought you good news. While this place might look like a pile of rubble at first glance, there's more to it than meets the eye.
Look, I dug 3,000 feet down and finally struck gold.
A feather?
A golden feather?
Look familiar. It's from that little delivery. If it's showing up here, it means only one thing.
He's fighting.
This ruin is the seal he built from the shattered remains of 30 million lifetimes.
For that too.
There is no need to question your heart.
Fine.
No need to crave victory. If I am born to be a vessel of sin,
Fine.
then I shall roar at Ethan and trailblaze a dawn for future generations to come.
I see. So this is how he chopped Iron Tomb to buy time for the world outside.
just like him. People say cats have 9 lives, but dying and coming back millions and millions of times. No one walks away from that in one piece.
Definitely not.
He's
Mentally,
probably
emotionally,
the
or
only one who
physically.
could have endured that.
Yeah. Fiden's not facing this alone anymore.
Of course. I knew ahead of time and gave him a heads up. He was happy. He even laughed in his sleep. After all, the dead can't hear trickery's lies.
True.
Hey, Deliverer Boy. Sorry for before. But the heroes you were always holding out for, they're finally here now. So hang in there a bit longer. Sorry to keep you waiting all this time.
Considering we have to...
Join us, Cypher. Help us fight for a new sunrise tomorrow.
You need to make a quick escape. Simply toss it skyward.
Well,
So she's giving us her coin,
if
huh?
it isn't the little prince himself.
It's been a while, Lady Cyphera.
It's not every day we get to walk the same road.
So...
We're one player short. When's Princess Homebody showing up?
I guess we're about to find out. Hopefully. Come on now. Okay, there we go. Simple roll bearing. Spacing for pinned.
So that's how it works.
So even this vessel, you've forged into a shackle.
Casteros.
I'm glad to see you again, Mister.
Casterus.
Looking back, I had only one act of salvation to my name, and only one life I ever saved.
That was us.
To bring hope to a world so vast with these hands. Even in dreams, it always felt like too much to ask for.
We're saving countless lives.
I won't forget.
After Lanka's loaned his roommates to rest, Casteros handed you an Antila flower and joined you on the journey.
Why so sentimental?
Witch of
Sorry.
Blossom of Death.
The force of habit.
True.
That's a big one. So, not budging an inch, huh? A really gray mystery? I leave you alone for a bit and you're already this rusty.
Speaking of which, Miss Cypher, do Delosians all like spherical things?
Of course we do. Wait! That's not the point. Isn't the real issue that this thing's in the way?
The time type is so...
Oh, right. It's my turn to shine now?
Yes.
Watch this. The fresh power of time.
Remember Orynyx's prayer?
Well, of course I do. Come on, give me some credit. Lift the beddings of memory and stir up ripples of past reverie.
March 7th, deployed the Domain of Time, and within the Ruins of Time, Onyx's prayer will remain in an enhanced state. Ooh.
See? Way better than that guy, right?
And fairly well.
You'd be even more impressive if you could recite the prayer correctly.
But settings of memory does catch your attention.
Yeah.
At least it still rhymes.
Yeah, that is kind of the important part. She go close enough, it still worked. That's the important part. The important part is that it still worked.
There's a whole garden down here?
Looks like it.
Incredible. The energy in the Earth's veins here is... it's completely different.
We're really going down a long way,
This is the sweet dream Lady Cypher wove for him. A peaceful,
We're going this
gentle
way.
new world.
Look! The blade down here's already snapped.
Just like his mind, shattered and broken. But that light, it looks familiar. Yes. It's toward cleansing blood. Still shimmering. After all this time.
Yeah.
This roundabout way of doing things is definitely him.
Wow, there's a lot of black tie.
Golden
Okay.
light, tracing the way home.
Damn, our destination's the
All the pink lights have finally come together.
Poison.
I've been waiting so long for you. Ray, Danny, and...
Princess curation.
You've actually got a point.
My friend's eyes really lit up. I'm glad we're all getting along so well.
Hyacinth, did you awaken this golden light?
That's Lord Finance's lingering divinity. The sky merely reflected its tracks. The golden blood has not faded. We should respond in kind.
Yep.
That's one huge harp.
The strings tremble as the people on the surface wage war and cry out. Miss Clementine, Mr. Crateros, and countless others who have heeded Gray's call. Guided by the rainbow, they're sending back good news, all to the same tune. Amphorians need not bow, even when destiny is unveiled.
You encountered Hyacinth in the Ruins of Time. Hyacinth said this golden light was the vestigial divinity of Finan. She handed you the chroma coffer and asked you to strum its strings. She gave us a musical instrument. I will have to say that's probably where we're gonna have to end it, because yeah, we've been going for quite a bit. So you go to the Demiurge, arrive at the Ruins of Time. then again, I'll do the memory stuff later. Guys. Well, I guess I will see you lovelies tomorrow. I'm not entirely sure when I'm gonna go live. Just rest assured that I will go live tomorrow. And, yeah. Thank you all so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this stream and you're on the YouTube side of things, then please be sure to comment, like, subscribe, and as always, stay awesome. And if you're one of the lovely people who decided to take time out of your day, afternoon, or evening to come watch this stream live as it is happening, or you're here for the 2 weeks that it's on Twitch before I transferred over, then please be sure to drop a follow and maybe even a subscription if you have not done so already. Small reminder that those with Twitch Prime are able to get a free 1 month's subscription to a streamer of their choosing. So if you haven't used that with someone else, I encourage you to use that here. And as always, long live the rebellion. Good night, everyone.